And talking weather tonight, we do have hot temperatures sticking around in our area this week. Taking a look at the 7-day forecast here, temperatures again climbing into the 80s. Let's bring in meteorologist Adam Claibon talking about the smoke we're seeing from these fires, but also those hot temperatures returning. Adam.
Yeah, so the smoke thankfully not going to be a huge issue. We have some of that will be around. The fires, that is more of a concern across the eastern side of the state. Now check out how all of this is kind of directed here as we go over the next 36 hours. You can see most of it going towards the west into the south, but eventually some of that coming up north into the upper parts of our atmosphere as we go later on into Tuesday and into Wednesday. What's going to happen is our flow that goes from west to east, that onshore flow that has also helped with keeping things cooler here over the weekend, will start to let up a bit, and we're not going to see quite as much of that, and that's why also we'll see more of that warm up. Now you saw the fire down into Nevada. There you go. You can see that showing up on the satellite imagery. That is pluming all the way through parts of Northern California and on off towards the Pacific Ocean. Pretty good look at that, but you can see high pressure in control, so that's keeping a lot of the west coast right now pretty clear and dry and quiet. Now, looking live at those clear skies in Bellingham, beautiful into the day there. Seeing a few more clouds closer to Westport as we got just a bit more of that wind there. A little bit of a shake to the camera, but beautiful to see though. Sunshine glistening off the water, and right now in Seattle, also seeing some sun. We're at 77. Live look at the Seattle skyline and the Needle too. Looking like it's going to be a beautiful evening if you're heading out. But it is warmer than yesterday, so we are seeing a little more sunshine, a little more of that warmth beginning to come back into territories here across western Washington, and a lot more of that to come. Current numbers sitting at 78 in Shelton. Tacoma, we're sitting at 74. Low 60s as you get closer to Oak Harbor. Mid 60s in Port Angeles. Friday Harbor, we're at 69, and then those low to mid 70s as you go farther north across Snohomish, Skagit, and Whatcom counties. So again, we showed you the satellite and radar picture. Pretty quiet here across western Washington. High pressure in control, but as it does begin to move more overhead, what we're going to expect is we lose a lot more of that onshore flow, that west to east flow, and we're going to keep things pretty quiet, dry, and pretty hot too as we go on into the next few days. So on into the latter part of the week, as we go more so probably into Wednesday, we're going to keep an eye out for some possible warm temperatures, and we've been really going over this the past couple of weeks, kind of hinting that we could tie that top mark of the most 90-degree days in one single year for SeaTac Airport. We're stuck on that 11 after, I think it was last Thursday. We only made it up to 89 degrees. We'll get another chance heading on into Wednesday as high temperatures look to be pretty warm by then. So for tonight into early tomorrow, more 50s. This morning we had 40s. I think we might have a spotty chance of a few of them, but not going to be quite as widespread. Then we'll go on into the afternoon, top off in those low to mid 80s, a few upper 70s to go along with that. Heading into tomorrow night, early Tuesday, lows upper 50s to low 60s, then warming up a bit more as we'll see more of those mid to upper 80s, maybe a few 90s Tuesday. I think the better chances will come into Wednesday if we do get to see them again. I think it's still going to be a little tougher seeing how we're in that time of the year when we are getting less daylight time and more of that nighttime hours, or more of those nighttime hours are beginning to show on up. Here's your forecast. Next 7 days, 81 tomorrow, 86 on Tuesday, the hot day when we could flirt with 90 on Wednesday. Pretty hot there. Then we cool back down Thursday and Friday. Heading into the Labor Day weekend, cooling off into the 70s with partly sunny skies.